frog burgers and rice bowls with horse meat. Those are literally the things we're going to talk about in this episode. We're talking about frog burgers and rice bowls with horse meat. Hey there, feeders, it's me, Noah Galootin, and today we're taking a virtual trip over to Japan. And that is because if you click the title of the episode or watch the cold open, they've got frog burgers and horse meat rice bowls. So there's a cafe in Yokohama serving frog burgers, and you can get them at the Museum Activity Center Orbi, Yokohama. Although I looked at a picture, and they're not frog burgers. So the whole frog is actually deep fried and put on a burglar bun, so it's not technically a frog burglar, in my opinion. But it's a black bun, which are apparently very popular in Japan, because I feel like I've talked about them at least 2 other times right here on the show, but I don't totally remember. So I asked my producer T, how do you get black buns like that? And she called Human Resources, and apparently now I'm in a lot of trouble. So if you want to find out how to make your buns black, just go find the old episodes and watch those. Anyway, these frog burgers cost you about $8.30, which sounds expensive until you realize it's not even a burger, it's a fried frog sandwich, in which case $8.30 sounds kind of reasonable. So it's all a tie-in to this exhibit at the museum showing off a bunch of poisonous frogs. So you go look at a poisonous frog, then you go eat a hopefully not poisonous frog, and you get a whole frog thing. Moving on to horse meat, you can eat it in Japan, and they even sell it to you on purpose, unlike in the UK, where it seems like a terrible accident. But in Japan, they even have a raw horse meat sashimi called basashi, and I have friends who say it's delicious. So up in the Akita Prefecture, they actually have a place that sells a horse meat donburi, and donburi is basically just a rice bowl with stuff on top. And apparently it's cheap and tasty. Now, the place serving it is called the Kamikawani Road Station, and a horse meat rice bowl will run you about $5.50. And if you're thinking, oh, prices like that, they must not give you very much horse meat. Well, guess what? You're dead f***ing wrong, asshole. It's a lot of horse meat on that thing. Big ass chunks and everything. Yeah, so it's not that like thin sliced, gyudon kind of a deal. We're talking big old fat chunks of horse meat. And they got, what else they got on this thing? Soy ginger sauce, more accoutrements like pickled ginger, half a hard-boiled egg, miso stew, stuff like that, Japanese accoutrements. Now, horse meat can be sort of a touchy subject depending on where you land culturally. In the US, for example, it's illegal, but not in Japan. So let us know in the comment section if you would try horse meat. What do you think? Personally, yeah, I don't care. I'll try horse meat. Let's do it. Bring a horse in here. Let's take a bite out of that motherfucker. That's it for us today, guys. I'm Noah Galootin. If you've not yet subscribed to Taste It, quit horsing around. Horse reference. And do it.